phone, drinking by the roads. Yeah, I like to play nice. So let me go. Like to see the masqueraders. It's strictly charming.
WEFM, the new fresh sound.
Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The time is 7:16. I just want to say good morning to everyone within the sound of my voice, everyone on the way to work, everyone just starting their day this morning. Shout out to the graduates who will be touching the stage or gracing the stage at the, I think, Victoria Park tomorrow for the colleges. So shout out to you this morning. I'm pretty sure that you're ready. Good morning to Anna, always locked in, Joshua. And good morning to you, Christal. This is Activated Mornings.
Good morning to all the listeners. Welcome. The usual. We got to run down the numbers and the handles and stuff. So we're live on Facebook and YouTube at WEFM 9 SVG. And the number to call or WhatsApp message, WhatsApp call, WhatsApp voice note, 457-9997. Yeah. So good morning and welcome. It's a rainy morning. Very indicative of a lot of West Indies fans' moods. Gloomy. Stop it.
I didn't say anything.
Stop
I did not
it.
say
Should we start there?
at all.
Should we start there with the last match? Well, we hoped WI, pun intended, West Indies and WE, all of us, and WFM too, I don't know. We were hoping for the best. But I guess the best wasn't good enough. So West Indies lost the match last night in the Super 8, which was the match to watch. Because if they had won, then they would have proceeded to the semifinals. But now South Africa and England from that group too will proceed to the semifinals, sorry. And we just hear all grumpy like the Aussies from the last match. It had everybody on their seats though. I mean, I'm not a huge cricket person. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was watching the live updates on the internet. But it had people on their seats though. First things first, the first two overs, 2 wickets for West Indies. People just lost it. And then they almost got bowled out. They were down to, I can't remember the total number of scores, runs for 9. And then South Africa came in to bat and it started raining, so they had to hold up the match. And when they resumed, it got down to the final over when it was 5 runs for 6 balls, off 6 balls, and people hit a 6. And I'm like, oh gosh, this is it. Oh, please don't hit a 6. And they did. Congratulations to South Africa. Yeah. Better luck next time, West Indies.
Talking all things cricket, I saw that a number of persons were quite excited over the weekend with the Australia versus Afghanistan match here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I saw a number of persons cheering their hearts out for Afghanistan. And I was confused. I was like, when did people become Afghanistan fans? And
what had happened was, this is what somebody told me, right? Back in the day, the cricket more than likely always boiled down to West Indies versus Australia.
Mm-hmm.
So I think some people just got that from then. They just don't like the Australian team. So anybody but Australia, but there are some diehard Australian fans here. Yeah, that was a quite an interesting match. The most interesting part of the match was after Afghanistan won, literally, within the next 2 minutes or so, I'm there sitting on the ground and I'm talking to somebody and I'm feeling myself shaking. I'm like, I didn't drink any alcohol. I'm not drunk. Why am I feeling so dizzy? There was an earthquake. Was it off the southern part of the Caribbean? 6.2 magnitude. And a couple of persons felt it here. That was pretty scary.
It was, I think it originated, I am not sure, but I think it originated off the northern coast of Trinidad. because it was felt in Barbados. I was in Grenada and I felt, well, I'm lying. I didn't feel nothing. But I saw a number of persons.
It's like you're so far into the light.
Right? Nah.
No, I didn't feel that wasn't an earthquake.
That was not
people.
true. I was in a group chat with some Grenadians and they were saying, "Hey, you guys feeling that?" And I was like, "No, I ain't feeling nothing." But quick, when I went on to Facebook, I saw people from Barbados, people from St. Vincent, people from the northern end of Trinidad saying that they felt it, and I think it was 6.2. Was the report given, or at least that's what I saw on the UE seismic.
Yeah, at first it had said 5.2. I'm like, okay, preliminary, and then I heard people saying 6.2. And when I went back, I was like, oh, okay, it was pretty strong. I saw some of my Trinidadian friends on Facebook saying that's the strongest they've ever felt. I'm like, okay, wow. But it's I don't know, Mother Nature and the earth is pretty spectacular. But yeah, Saturday night's match was, I think, well turned out. The double-decker stand, the lower ground was like filled, and the other stands were mostly filled too. So it was a pretty good turnout.
A lot of people were talking about it as well. It was very, very well attended, and not just well attended. People were very interested in the actual cricket match. It wasn't like side distractions. Although I did see something quite funny. The PM the PM was going around shaking everybody's hand, greeting people, the usual thing that he does. The person's excited, the Prime Minister saying hello to you. Like, a lot of people are excited, except for one person who's a no NDP supporter. Sorry for putting your blast in water because it turned into a meme.
I didn't see that.
The Prime Minister was walking behind it. She's a lawyer. The Prime Minister was walking behind her. And the party stand, and the Prime Minister walked behind her. She's like, and it was caught on camera.
Really? I didn't see that. It was too busy.
Funny. It was quite funny. And listen, outside of the cricket, everything was quite. Wait, let me show my good friend. Let me show my good co-host about this. This is quite funny.
Okay. Oh.
You see the PM walking by.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a given. That's a given.
It was quite funny. It was like, shout out to you this morning.
Oh, Lord.
Shout out to everybody who were rooting for Afghanistan. I don't know, my friend, we were talking about it yesterday. One of my friends said to me, it was so weird, like Afghanistan, right? That's so weird. How does that even roll out of intentions to go Afghanistan? But people were rooting for Afghanistan, and hey, shout out to those who also were rooting for Australia. One of my other friends told me they were in the stands and they just had enough. They just had to go to Moonshine and get a drink because they couldn't believe Australia embarrassed them like that. All around, people just enjoyed the match.
Yeah. So the final match for St. Vincent and Grenadines, and it is the final match in the Super 8 stage. It's between Afghanistan and Bangladesh. Let me double check, make sure I'm calling correctly.
But that is tonight, right?
Tonight at 8:30 at Honorsville Ground. So this is your last opportunity. If you missed any of the matches, trust me, you're missing out. Even if you're not a huge cricket fan, the excitement and enjoyment at the stadium is really something else.
Listen, I'm not a huge cricket fan, but I'm looking at people enjoying themselves, and I'm like,
you're looking at people from a distance.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad thing.
You're not going tonight?
No, I'm not.
Well, shame on you. You talk about cricket every day. Shame on you.
A lot of things to do. A lot of things to do. When was the last match? Saturday and Thursday?
You weren't here Saturday?
I wasn't here Thursday either, so I wasn't here for the last two.
No, the Thursday. Yes. Thursday and Saturday. So my mind just.
I can't even remember. But the other two, I decided not to go.
No, it's last week.
But tonight I have a lot of stuff doing that will prevent me from attending.
Man, screw those. Do them tomorrow. There will never be another final Super 8 match in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for this year, at least.
Yeah, I'm missing out if I watch it on TV.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You could be part of somebody's meme.
The
What's wrong with you?
Of peer pressure. Talking about that, you see Kendrick Lamar performance?
Oh, no.
Oh, you see, that was...
No.
But that has nothing to do with St. Vincent. What does have something to do with St. Vincent is the CPEA results that came out last week. And I have to shout out Lola Boo. Shout out Lola Boo this morning. I was locked on to Activated Morning
Hello,
and
Lola.
WeFM. Feel like Lola is. I saw that the post for God, I'm forgetting the name of the school in Mespo there.
Mesopotamia
The
Government School.
second, that's the name of this. I don't
The
think
primary
that's the
school is not
name.
like Mespo Government School.
It's Mespo Government School.
Let me just check.
I hope her mother don't call in.
May ask Lola, mommy.
But she placed in the top 10 for sure, so she'll be going to GHS.
Whee!
And shout out to all the other parents of the students who performed exceptionally well, and even for those who did not perform exceptionally well, you do have a second chance of setting the exams, and don't let it discourage you. Even if you didn't get into the school that you wanted to get into, there is time to work towards that. And if you did get in the school that you wanted to, congrats to you this morning. So it seems that the Sugar Mill Academy took the 2 top spots in the 2024 CPA results, and I'm reading from Searchlight newspaper this morning. Students of the privately run Sugar Mill Academy took the top 2 positions in the 2024 Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment, the CPEA, in preliminary results released Friday, June 21st by the Ministry of Education. The schools, Ethan Kent and Darius Humphrey, placed first and second, respectively, and Evan Scott of the St. Mary's Roman Catholic placed third. What prep school there? Anyways, the preliminary results of the top 10 performers showed that the students of the St. Mary's Roman Catholic School took 6 of those positions in the exams, which were written just over a month ago, rounding out the top 10 places. Students from the privately run Windsor Primary School and the Kittels Government School. Shout out to Kittels this morning. Shout out to the Kittels Government School this morning.
Bashment in town. Bashment in Kittels.
2 students from the St. Mary's Roman Catholic School took the 6th position, while 1 student of the St. Mary's Roman Catholic School and the Windsor Primary School tied for the 10th position. There are 8 male students among the top 10 performers, a total of 1,745 students, 873 boys and 872 girls wrote the CPA on May 15th and 16th, 2024. Subjects written were language arts, science, mathematics, and social studies, which accounted for 60% of the overall marks. The school-based assessment accounted for the other 40%.
Nice, lovely. Congratulations. Congratulations are also in order for KTB and Viper.
Oh, yes.
Who won Georgetown Soccer Monarch over the weekend. I think it was Friday night. Georgetown Carnival, Windward Carnival was on the weekend. Looked at a lot of things I couldn't attend because you know how it is. So congratulations to them. Their song is the Sideman song that I think is growing in popularity. It has a real catchy vibe to it. There are some folks who don't like the lyrics. There may be a sideman.
There's always gonna be someone who doesn't like
sideman because of what the message behind it. But if you take it at face value as just entertainment, it's just gonna like fly over your heads. But if you take it seriously, and I mean that's a discussion for another day. But I saw somebody post something along the lines of Rudy. I don't know if you know Rudy. One of the he was an entertainer and promoter who passed away in I think 2012. He was from North Leeward, so he was a community activist as well. He used to put off a lot of shows and do a lot of things for the community, for the children and what's not, on the North Leeward. And he was the one who started having things at Cherry Hill, from what I read. And one of the members, KTB or Vibe, I'm not sure which one, was actually his son. So like people who knew his son, like looking at him performing, was thinking about if Rudy was alive today, then he would have been like super proud of his son. They managed to win 2 of the 4 rural Soca Monarchs. So the other 2 went to Fry Eye. So congratulations are in order for you. I like how it's split up this year.
Good morning, Friday. We'll definitely be talking more about the story that was done on Searchlight. That Friday thing discussed, in the next hour. We definitely will go into that because Friday said that, but From what I understand, Stumpy is saying he hasn't received any monies and he is quite frustrated that a document has been signed and he seemed to be not being paid by Friday. But we'll get into that in the next hour. This is Activated Mornings. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back with your traffic talk, following which at 7:45 we will have Today with Weeks. It is at 7:30 here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Eastern Caribbean. Don't go anywhere.